So if there ever was an instance where the state further infantilizes its citizens, it might be the Virginia State Senate recently approving legislation that would require state certification to be an art therapist. They cite scissors and glue as being a danger, and therefore the state government must approve you for you to conduct some art therapy. Now, this is just ridiculous. First of all, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I've been in kindergarten, but don't little kids use glue and scissors all the time? Is there some epidemic of kids losing their lives or being injured from scissors? Isn't it as simple as teaching them that you should hold the scissors with the blades closed and have the pointy end pointing down and away from someone you're handing it to? And if you're walking with the scissors, have the blade pointing down, so if you trip or something, you can only be hit by the handle? Isn't it as simple as that? And don't most children get it and do well? I mean, well, considering I've not heard of any scissor death epidemic, I'm assuming most kids understand it. Yet oddly enough, government cannot help but treat grown adults as if they just grew out of being a toddler. As I said, this is infantilizing adults, which is, well, rather pathetic. Now really though, I don't think the government is interested in your safety. I don't really think they care about this non-issue. I am sure they're well aware of how nonsensical this is. They don't really believe there's any danger here. But man, is it number one, addictive, very addictive for them to control people's lives, and number two, a nice thing you can do for those already entrenched in this industry. I wouldn't be shocked for a moment if there were lobbying efforts to have this bill created so those already in art therapy can get grandfathered in, and at the very least I would be willing to bet that those already in the art therapy industry at least support this bill so that those pesky competitors can be held at bay. It is corruption down to the core, just as you get any time government involves itself in things of this nature. But regardless, here's the thing. Reputation is far more important than regulation, right? Reputation over regulation. As we all know, it is illegal to cut and stylize hair, for example, without a permit from the government in many states. Now, I haven't taken a poll, but I have never known anyone that looks for a degree or a license when they sit in a barber's chair. Most people I know only care about what they've been told about that person, how well they cut hair, and maybe what the reviews on their site says. Hell, even my doctor, to be quite frank, I've never looked for a degree. I've never even noticed one. I'm sure he has one, but I was never on the lookout for one. The number one thing that sold me on my doctor were the hundreds of reviews I read that praised the guy and said he was attentive, fantastic, and knew what he was doing and helped a lot of people out. Hell, think about eBay. People don't even care if someone is a licensed distributor or not, or if they got an A-OK from the government to engage in commerce. People only care about the reviews and their rating and what people have said about them. That is a far more nuanced and complete narrative on what it will be like dealing with this person, rather than some overpriced piece of paper the government may or may not allow you to have. So, as I said, this is corruption to its core, which is the name of the game with the government, and it only serves to further infantilize everyone. But that is all for now. Please like, subscribe, and share, and you take it easy.